Now, to sing our national anthem, please welcome Oxford High School senior Ava Swiss.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Ava. That was beautiful. Thank you. And thanks to the Jeff Trudell Band for entertaining us tonight. Now, to learn a little bit more about our thriving and vibrant Oakland County.
Always moving forward. That's the spirit of Oakland County. Future-focused, all-welcoming, driven by innovation and partnerships and the commitment to help everyone reach their full potential, where businesses thrive and students excel, and we celebrate the rich tapestry of our diversity, the beauty of our parks, the splendor of our lakes and rivers, the dynamic leaders of industry, the local corner stores. Oakland County is filled with opportunity. Build a life, realize a dream, enjoy a day. Always and in all ways, Oakland County is moving forward, evolving, advancing, progressing, ensuring a place for everyone on the path to success and in the conversation. Join us as we secure an ever greater tomorrow. We'll be ready, because together, we're moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce a man I am so pleased to call a friend, Oakland County Executive Dave Coulter.
Thank you so much. Oh. How about that? That's right. Grace, thank you so much. Thank you for being our host this evening. Welcome, everyone, to the beautiful M1 Concourse and the 2022 State of the County Address. I'm so excited to see you all. I'd like to make a special welcome to our Michigan Attorney General, Dana Nessel. Where's Dana? There she is. Wayne County Executive Warren Evans. Is. Macomb County Executive, where I was born, Mark Hackle. Now, I'm pretty sure, Warren, if this was you and we were in our roles were reversed, you'd be riding in on a horse tonight. Mark would be in a sheriff's car, I'm pretty sure. He's a sheriff at heart. But I had the exciting vehicle privilege of driving in on a GM all-electric Chevy Bolt EUV produced right here in Oakland County at GM's Orion Assembly Plant. Amazing. And it's a nice ride. I want to thank the plant director, Reuben Jones, UAW Local 5960 Chairman, Jason List, and local president, Louis Rocha, and all of the hardworking men and women at the Orion plant. Because of their excellence and collaboration, GM recently announced a $4 billion investment to build the Chevy Silverado EV and the electric GMC Sierra at Orion. It's expected that this investment is going to add more than 2,300 new jobs and retain another 1,000 jobs when the plant is fully up and running. Right? Yes. And so now Orion is now etched in GM history as part of its largest ever single investment. I mean, let that sink in. Right here in Oakland County. And it also places Michigan as the recognized hub of innovation in the U.S. for the EV development and EV manufacturing. And that distinction is truly priceless. So I had the honor of being in Lansing with Orion Township Supervisor Chris Barnett on the day of the announcement. It was truly a proud day for Michigan, for Oakland County, and the Orion plant. So let's give Chris and everyone who helped to create the development package to keep this investment here in the county a big round of applause. Chris, we appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. New investment is the lifeblood of economic development. It creates jobs, it stabilizes community, it drives spin-off business, and it shines a positive light on our skilled workforce. Because of this extraordinary investment, other businesses will now come to Oakland County, and the opportunities that they bring are endless. So this is just one example of how Oakland County is always moving forward. Thank you. Thank you. And you're going to be hearing that phrase a lot from me tonight, and frankly, in the coming years. It's our way of putting into words what really matters. In every facet of our work, we commit with all of our residents and all of our businesses to moving forward. We're a global neighborhood, accountable to each other. And lasting success only comes, I believe, when we all succeed. These values were instilled in me at a young age. My dad was a land surveyor, and my mom stayed at home to raise my brother, sister, and me. Look at that. As a matter of fact, my mom, my stepdad, and my stepmom are all here with us tonight. I love you. Thank you for being here. I grew up on the east side, Macomb County. I went to Catholic school, and I came to Ferndale in my 30s. I chose Oakland County because it made me feel welcome and safe, and it was a great place, frankly, to make a living. So I think we all have different stories of how we came to be Oakland County residents, but I think we all share the same deep affection for this place that we call home. When I came to office nearly 3 years ago, I came with a philosophy of Oakland Together, which embodies collaboration and partnerships for the good of Oakland County's residents, businesses, and communities. So that principle has served us well as we've navigated new ways to support and invest in all of our communities. So that includes testing, vaccinating, boosting hundreds of thousands of our residents. But there is now hope on the horizon. That's not to say our work is done. But we'll always face hard issues. The lingering pandemic is keeping us from what we've comfortably known as the old normal. And our residents are anxious about everything from inflation, education, a worker shortage, and the Russian invasion of Ukraine. So am I. In fact, recently, I attended a Ukrainian prayer service in Southfield. I was joined by my longtime friend, Andre Dugy, who's also here, and many others to extend our support to protect this democracy. Let me be clear, our Ukrainian American community is an important part of our county, our region, and the entire state. So while many of these issues face our lawmakers in Lansing and in Washington, D.C., Oakland County government is fighting on the side of our residents to solve the issues that are right in front of us. I believe in the power of our people, that together, Oakland together, we can leverage our strengths to address our challenges in all ways moving forward. So whether you're from one of our thriving cities, our strong suburbs, or beautiful rural areas, you are part of the fabric of what makes this county a community. Unfortunately, there are times when one of our communities suffers a tremendous tragedy. When that happens, we all suffer. We are all and always Oxford strong. Tate Muir, Hannah St. Juliana, Madison Baldwin, and Justin Schilling represented the best of Oakland County. They were athletes and academic standouts, daughters and sons, brothers and sisters, and friends to so many. They were bright lights who were taken far too early, and we can never forget their names or their legacies. I want to thank and acknowledge the leadership of Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald and Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard. Thank you. None of us will ever forget those suffering from the events of that day. We will continue our support for Oxford and our strong partnership with that community. And Jack Curtis, the supervisor of Oxford Township, is with us tonight. Supervisor? There he is, my friend. Thank you. You know, we've learned so much from the challenges of the last 2 years. Most importantly, that we can't remain static. We have to be nimble and adapt to new circumstances. We need a plan for the future and strategies to help our residents, our businesses, and our communities stay healthy economically, physically, emotionally. So with that in mind, tonight I want to unveil our new roadmap for the future. It's a strategic plan that will guide our efforts as a county and as a county government over the next 5 years. It is ambitious, it's data-driven, and it will require collaborative, bipartisan, community-based efforts in order to be successful. But thankfully, that collaboration, that leadership is right here in this room. I'm confident of it. Our new strategic roadmap charts a course for the future of our county. It includes a mission statement, a set of goals and priorities. Most importantly to me, it includes ways to measure our progress. We're holding ourselves accountable, and I want you to hold us accountable as well. Starting tonight, actually, everyone can track how we're doing on the goals that we're going to talk about right on the county's website, oakgov.com. Spent a lot of time on the COVID website over the last couple of years. So our mission statement is simple, but I think it's powerful. To serve through collaborative leadership and to help support communities where residents flourish and businesses thrive. Throughout this last year, I've had the privilege of meeting with a variety of folks who provided their thoughts on how they think the county is doing, where they think help is needed, and ideas for improvement. So here's what I've heard. Residents want a strong economy and training programs to help prepare workers for high-paying, in-demand jobs. They've asked for accessible health care, including mental health care, and affordable housing. They've told me that we need to help our kids catch up in school. And they want Oakland County to be a place where people feel safe, heard, and welcomed. So in other words, they want the county to be always moving forward. So that's what we're going to do. We're committing Oakland County, our employees, our resources, our programs and services to making a real and measurable impact in the areas that matter most. A strong economy, healthy and safe communities, and opportunities for residents to live their best lives. So first, a strong economy. We're doubling down on Oakland County's reputation as the best place to do business. And we're making sure all of our residents and businesses have the opportunity to succeed. You know, for the last 2 years, we've helped more than 15,000 small businesses survive the economic impact of COVID. But we're taking it a step further this year with a new program that we're calling Business Forward. It's designed to help entrepreneurs successfully emerge from the pandemic and grow their small businesses. With a team of 9 business consultants, this program will bring resources straight to small business owners right in their communities. So, here's a little bit more about the Business Forward program.
The Business Forward program is for all small businesses in Oakland County. It's the best of both worlds. We have Business Forward consultants that will be in the communities and surrounding areas, as well as maintaining a presence here at the county seat.
These small businesses are the lifeblood of our economic viability and sustainability.
There are financial institutions that want to help these small business owners grow, but there's a gap. There's no connection in many cases between those.
Bringing this type of opportunity, particularly to an underserved population such as Royal Oak Township, I just leapt for joy and immediately prayed that I could come on board.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Moncrief, serving the city of Farmington.
My name is Allison Andrews. My territory is all of Oakland County, providing resources to all child care businesses.
Hi, I'm Tom Staten. Ferndale, Hazel Park, and Royal Oak Township are actually the communities that I grew up in.
My name is Donald Snyder, the city of Pontiac.
My name is Daryl Pegues. My territory is the wonderful city of Oak Park.
Hi, I'm Tracy Williams, Southfield, Michigan.
My name is Jamar Bray, and I am stationed in Lathrop Village.
Well, basically, some of our teammates will be out in the field serving certain communities, but I'll be here in the executive office welcoming the businesses that come to us.
My name is Brian Becker. I'm going to be covering initially the Highland Township area.
My function is to connect these small businesses with resources that can help them thrive and grow.
I didn't realize there was this much help out there, and how supportive the community and how supportive the DDA and Oakland County has been. I've been taking business online classes that I didn't know even were available to me free of charge.
Royal Oak Township is excited about this new program, that we do not have to travel to get this help, that it's coming directly to us. In the past, we've always had to travel out, but now Oakland County is bringing it to us, and we are so thankful for that.
The city of Southfield is excited to have the Oakland County Business Counselor located in our city. It's going to be a game changer.
Downtown Farmington is thrilled to partner and host with economic development from Oakland County in the form of this tremendous new resource for small business.
You know, I'm most excited about the potential for creating a legacy within these communities that may last for 10, 20, 30 years from now, that it may be just a starting point for some people to actually see their dream and live their dream right here in Oakland County.
I'm so excited about this team, and because I'm a data guy, I want you to know that we expect this team to support 10 times the number of businesses than we've reached in years past. We've also recently created a revolving loan fund for emerging entrepreneurs and small businesses that need financial support to break through the barriers to doing business. This fund will help startup companies and minority, women, and veteran-owned businesses with the resources that they need to follow their dreams of becoming successful entrepreneurs. Project Diamond, a grant program created in collaboration with Automation Alley, is helping small manufacturers gain access to the growing advanced technology sector by cutting costs and manufacturing time. So last fall, I visited Air and Liquid Systems in Rochester Hills. Let me tell you about them. They're one of the 250 companies that received a 3D printer through this program. Company owner Jim Miller says advanced manufacturing technology is a game changer. Where a simple fastener used to cost the company $98 a piece to produce, the high-tech printer allows Jim to cut that cost to about $2.45. The company is, So his company is now more competitive and capable of securing new contracts, and with those contracts, new workers. So our economic development team is working with businesses like his across the county to transform our advanced manufacturing industry into a global ecosystem that supports digital tools and diversification. Our team is becoming even more nimble to ensure high-tech industries locate and expand right here in Oakland County. So next is our commitment to safe and healthy communities. Accessible, affordable programs that help our residents live healthy lives, both mentally and physically, remain a top priority. We're making significant progress on this front with the expansion of our Health 360 clinics in Pontiac and Southfield that provide both health care and wraparound services for residents. We've built offices right in our clinics, and our partner, Honor Community Health, is providing primary care services on site. Deb Brinson, the CEO of Honor Community Health, thanks for being with us tonight. Thank you. Thanks for being such a great partner. And you know, if someone comes to the clinic for, say, a flu shot, we can also connect them with other important services that they might need. Maybe such things as food assistance or transportation for medical services. And for that, I'm thankful to our partners from Oakland Livingston Human Service Agency for their help helping us get that done as well. So at these clinics, we provided hearing tests to about 45,000 students last year. That might not sound like a big deal, but for one student, 10-year-old Evan from Troy, that hearing test proved to be life-saving. His test led to the discovery of a dangerous cyst that was growing right next to his brain that doctors thankfully were able to remove to prevent catastrophic hearing loss. We're focused on the big things and the seemingly small things too. We are always moving forward. You know, we knew even before the outbreak of COVID that the number of Americans living with mental health issues was at a crisis level. So that's why we've invested nearly $13 million in a variety of services. We allocated $8.5 million in grants to our nonprofit agencies to help an additional 66,000 county residents with critical counseling and care. Another $2 million is helping hospitals to quickly evaluate people in their emergency rooms and get them the care they need too. And finally, $2 million went to support our students when we established the Mental Health and Wellbeing School Partnership Program. In this program, health navigators work directly with Oakland County school professionals to increase mental health services, providing a safety net beyond the resources normally available at their local schools. Thank you. So as I mentioned earlier, what matters most to our residents is a strong economy, healthy and safe communities, and opportunities to live their best lives. So, what empowers a great life? There's no single answer to that question. But I think workforce development is one such opportunity. In today's red-hot job market, it's important that our residents are prepared to enter new and exciting careers. Virtually every industry is demanding a highly trained workforce, so we're giving our residents the tools to cash in on those high-paying jobs. We're going to expand our Oakland 80 program by deploying career and education navigators throughout our county. And I'm pleased to announce tonight that Jewish Vocational Services is going to serve as our partner to launch this program. So Paul Blatt, wherever you are, he's the CEO. Thank you, my friend. As you might know, Oakland 80 means helping 80% of our adults secure a college education or certified training by the year 2030. Now, not only are we the only county with a post-secondary goal, we have the action plans to back it up. Oakland 80 is going to build on our already strong workforce development system to eliminate the barriers that our residents face when taking this next step. When that happens, not only can our residents find job satisfaction and better provide for their families, but they help make Oakland County even more competitive. A highly skilled workforce is among the most important attributes an area can have when attracting new businesses. So, thanks to partners like the state of Michigan, many residents have access to scholarships. The Reconnect program, Futures for Frontliners, are helping thousands of our residents return to the classroom. But even with tuition assistance, the cost of books and transportation and childcare can sidetrack the best of intentions. So that's where Oakland 80 and Oakland County, Michigan Work steps in to eliminate those roadblocks. So Asia Jefferson is currently a part-time phlebotomist, a job that pays her less than $15 an hour. Wanting more for her 2 children, this single mother from Holly is now enrolled in community college thanks to a Michigan Reconnect and an Oakland 80 tuition scholarship. Asia also receives American Rescue Plan funding, courtesy of Oakland County, to help with the cost of books and childcare. Soon, Asia is going to be joining the workforce with her brand new nursing degree and an opportunity to help her family live their best lives. Irene Menasia moved from California to Oakland County to participate in a new innovative program, apprenticeship program for application developers. So it's a partnership that we have with Bosch of Farmington Hills, where Oakland County provides this Tier 1 automotive supplier with the funds for apprenticeship training. The program even purchased a bike for Irene to travel back and forth to work. We're removing barriers. Now a graduate of the apprenticeship program, Irene, a former banker, is now supporting technology for mobility solutions. Both Asia and Irene are great examples of how Oakland County is nurturing new talent for our workforce pipeline. Yeah. Unfortunately, some of our residents are facing even more dire conditions. They need access to safe and affordable housing. Our neighborhood and housing development leadership is working with the Board of Commissioners and our treasurer, Robert Wittenberg, to create a new housing trust fund. By providing gap funding to developers, we will ensure that our residents have safe and affordable opportunities to rent or buy a home. We're also expanding our popular home repair project that helps low and moderate income homeowners get the repairs they need to remain in their homes. This program keeps the county's neighborhoods thriving and is, quite frankly, the right thing to do for our aging population as well. I also want to mention that part of the strength of a community is that our residents have access to easy and secure ballot boxes. So I would like to take a moment to thank our County Clerk and Register of Deeds, Lisa Brown, and all of our local clerks for their tireless efforts to run elections during a pandemic. Amazing. Green places and spaces also contribute to a quality life. Our 14 parks and 138 miles of trails provide everything from respite to recreation. They allow us to connect with nature and reconnect with ourselves. The voters of our county once again demonstrated their enthusiastic support by expanding the parks millage. Our parks system is vital to preserving our green space for our future generations. So working in collaboration with local communities, I have a goal to have 400 miles of Oakland County trails, linking our parks, our communities, and our region for everyone to enjoy. I also should mention that in addition to trails, I remain committed to improving transit and mobility options throughout the county as well. So another special guest is the new general manager of SMART, Dwight Farrell, who is also with us tonight. Dwight, thank you so much for joining us. But we know we can't have green spaces or healthy residents without clean water. As part of our 5-year plan, the county will be measuring the number of lead service lines. You know, those small pipes that connect buildings and homes to water mains. Today, we understand the harmful effects of lead in our drinking water. So it must be a priority for all levels of government to replace lead pipes with safer, sustainable materials. Working with our Board of Commissioners, we've started this effort by providing $2.5 million in planning grant money to our local communities. And you can't talk about water without crediting our great Water Resource Commissioner, Jim Nash, for his leadership on this and other water quality issues. Thank you, Jim. You know, Oakland County is committed to responsibly using our resources, pursuing alternative energy, and investing in new technologies that are friendly to the environment. We have a goal of carbon neutrality by 2050, and we're starting with our own campus and creating a path to increased energy efficiency there. So, in that vein, I'm also excited to announce a new partnership with Oakland University that's going to address a variety of environmental issues across our county. Not only is this the right thing to do for our residents of Oakland County, but this partnership, I believe, spotlights Oakland University as an elite regional research institution and a sustainability model for higher education. So go Grizzlies. Which is tough for a Spartan to say. But even this spectacular venue, the M1 Concourse, is the result of our county's commitment to the environment. You know, starting in 1905, this site was home to vehicle manufacturing. General Motors built everything here from cars and buses to World War II vehicles before finally shuttering the facility in 2008. But thanks to the Oakland County Brownfield Redevelopment Authority, 80 acres of contaminated land have been transformed into productive space. Today, M1 Concourse is a place where enthusiasts can show off and enjoy their vehicles. This facility boasts, by the way, a performance driving track and more than 250 garages. I think it's another example of Oakland County always moving forward. You know, I'll tell you, one of the best parts of my job is meeting people. I'm a people person. I've met school teachers, entrepreneurs, parents, and first responders, people coming from distant shores and those born within our county. I'm proud of the differences that we have and the similarities that we share. I'm glad that our county embraces diversity in every conceivable way. Embracing diversity means, in part, ensuring that our programs and services are accessible to all county residents and businesses. It's our job to remove whatever barriers exist that keep us from delivering inclusive solutions. All right. In the last few weeks, I've hosted a number of State of the County preview meetings with different ethnic, religious, business, and age groups. And I really value the perspective that each person has brought to those. And while I appreciate public discourse as a way to better understand each other's point of view, we must do it in a way that is both respectful and kind. Yeah, I said kind. I believe that there is room for kindness and grace in government. We can be both passionate about our views and respectful. And so as leaders, as you all are in this room, I believe that we must model the behaviors, that are frankly desperately needed in this country. And we must welcome our differences, but act together to serve the communities and the people that we serve. Thank you. So tonight, I've addressed the challenges we face and the plans that we've made to keep Oakland County always moving forward. And that's going to be drilled into your heads. But reaching these goals is going to require a lot of work. I'm optimistic, I usually am, because I do believe that we have the right resources and the right people for the job. First, the Oakland County Board of Commissioners, of which I used to be a member. You know, we work hand in hand with the board, led by Chairman Dave Woodward and Minority Chair Mike Spiz. Frankly, I couldn't ask for two better partners in government. Dave, with his relentless ideas and determination, and Mike, with his engineer brain and attention to detail. Right? Did I get that right? Yeah. You know, they represent their parties well, but they represent Oakland County even better. So thank you. And working with the board, we've approved a budget that puts us on the path to true structural balance and critical expenditures of millions of dollars in COVID relief, proving, I believe, that bipartisanship is alive and well in Oakland County. And the rating agencies agreed last year, reaffirming our coveted AAA bond rating. Yeah. Our administration, I think, has achieved a reputation for fiscal responsibility through prudent management, balanced three-year budgets, and innovative services. Maintaining fiscal discipline and ensuring the county lives within its means is a fundamental principle of good government. So is transparency. So I am determined that we take the same approach to spending our American Rescue Plan dollars. The county, if you didn't know, was awarded a total of $244 million in relief funds. Now, some of those dollars have already been spent on what we called acute needs, such as COVID vaccinations, worker assistance, and mental health programs. But now, we're shifting our focus to long-term investments. These new investments must focus on what I would call chronic problems, issues that have challenged the county for decades and have been compounded by the pandemic. Worker training and education, support for young people and our students, care for the environment, small business support, health care. You know, the transformational possibilities linked to these funds are staggering. But we must be strategic and intentional and partner to maximize this opportunity, right? So I'm going to support initiatives that will leverage these funds with state and local priorities to make an even greater impact on our communities. So I'm thankful to the Board of Commissioners. And I'm thankful to my own leadership team. And I want to start with Hillary Chambers, my chief deputy, our three, thank you. Our three deputy county executives, April Lynch, Rudy Hobbs, and Sean Carlson. There they are. And Robin Carter Cooper, our new chief diversity, equity, and inclusion officer. There she is. But I'll tell you, I'm most thankful to our more than 5,000 county employees. Each day, these dedicated folks suit up and show up in the service of community. They're the connective tissue, really, that link our residents and our businesses to endless opportunities to succeed. Thank you to our employees. Thank you. In fact, if you're an Oakland County employee, raise your hand. We invited some, right? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So I want to start to close with this. Just before my speech tonight, I attended a reception upstairs to celebrate the 40 under 40 class of 2022. Now this is the 10th year that we've honored young professionals who live or work in Oakland County. And you know, they exemplify the very best of who we are and, I think, what we aspire to become. This diverse group of individuals are leaders and entrepreneurs, activists and teachers, all of them passionate about their communities, successful in their careers, and bound for great things in the future. You know, among the class is an attorney, an assistant principal, high school principal, a circuit court judge, a firefighter, an assistant professor, a public health consultant, and a manager of supplier diversity, just to name a few. Many of them, as you might imagine, are in the audience tonight. So class of 2022, would you please stand and be recognized? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the future of Oakland County, right here. Yes. With the power of these and the thousands of others in our communities who are committed to service, to their communities, to humility and inclusion, I stand here tonight certain that we will keep Oakland County always moving forward. So thank you very much. Thank you for being here, and have a great evening. Thank you.